Hello! Welcome to this tutorial. Today, we are going to talk about the present simple tense. Let's get started. Now, we use the present simple when we talk about things in general. Note that we use this tense to say that something happens all the time, happens repeatedly, and is true in general. Have a look at the example over here. Jane works as a barista. Her shift begins at 7 a.m. Now, in the first sentence, Jane works as a barista is the general truth. And in this sentence, her shift begins at 7 a.m. It shows that this is something that happens repeatedly, all the time. Now, when we use the first person, the verb does not change. But when we use the third person, he, she, or it, we add s to the verb. Have a look at the example below. I like apples, but my father likes grapes. Father is in the third person, so we add s to the verb like. And over here, I is in the first person, so we do not change the verb like. But when the verb ends in O, S, CH, SH, or X, we add ES to the verb. For example, in this sentence, we have, my sister watches TV in the evening, and my brother does his homework. Note that we added ES to the verb that ends in O and ES to the verb that ends in CH. Remember that such verbs as to be and to have are irregular. Have a look at the table below. I am, we are. You are, you are. He, she, it, is, they are. I have, we have. You have, you have. He, she, it has, they have. Note the difference between be and am. Have a look at the differences below. I have got a car. I have a car. Now let's have a look at the use of do not and does not plus verb. Have a look at the examples below. Let's start off with a positive sentence. He gets up at 6 o'clock every morning. The negative form of this sentence would be, he does not get up at 6 o'clock every morning. He gets up at 7. And the question form, does he get up at 6 o'clock every morning? Another question form, when does he get up? Now we can add time markers such as always, often, usually, sometimes, rarely, never, every day, etc. to the present simple tense. Let's have a look at the examples below. I usually cook at home, but my friends always eat at the local cafe. Kim is always late for classes. Note that we place these time markers right before the verb. Cook, usually cook. Always eat. Always late. Now let's review and practice a bit. Remember that in the present simple, we use the bare infinitive of the verb. And in the third person singular, we add s to the verb. Now read the following sentence and provide the appropriate form of the following verbs in the present simple. Agatha to hate when her little brothers to leave toys in the living room. Agatha hates when her little brothers leave toys in the living room. Also, remember that we add es in the third person singular if the verb ends in o, s, ch, sh, and x. Read the following sentence and provide the appropriate form of the following verbs in the present simple. Noah to wash the dishes and his wife to cook dinner. Noah washes the dishes and his wife cooks dinner. Note that such verbs as to be and to have are irregular. Have a look at the following sentence and again provide the appropriate form of the following verbs in the present simple. My mom's family to be quite big. She to have 4 brothers and 3 sisters. My mom's family is quite big. She has 4 brothers and 3 sisters. Also note that we form the negative forms of sentences by using do not or does not. Read the following sentence and use the contracted forms of the verbs. James not to like reading. I not to get how it is possible. James doesn't like reading. I don't get how it is possible. Now let's practice the use of time markers. Read the following sentences and put the time markers in their appropriate place. People in Britain drink tea every day. The sun rises in the east. Always. She is tired after work. Usually. People in Britain drink tea every day. The sun always rises in the east. She is usually tired after work. Here is a short story using the present simple tense. Listen as I read so you can see how they are used in real-life conversation. After I'm done, make sure you understand all the grammar and read aloud yourself so that you can work on your own fluency and pronunciation. Hello? What's your name? Oh, hi. My name's Sarah. And yours? I'm Alex. Nice to meet you, Sarah. Nice to meet you too. So, where do you come from? I come from Germany. And where are you from? I'm from the UK. Oh, I have a lot of friends from the UK. You probably have a great sense of humor. I'm not sure about that. I don't always get our jokes. You're an exception then. Take that as a compliment. Now time for you to practice the use of the present simple tense on your own. Read the following sentences and underline the correct phrase. A. Excuse me, do you know or does you know the time? B. My sister always is or is always in a hurry. C. What time you go or do you go to bed on Fridays? Now read the following sentences and write the correct answer. A. Kelly to stay or often at home on Saturdays to work on her projects. B. Her brother not to use the internet, he to like everything the old-fashioned way. C. When you or to get home, we need to talk. D. You or to know Lucy. She to be my friend from college. And now, answer the following questions. A. What do you do for a living? B. What are your hobbies? C. What does your typical Sunday look like? Now let's check your answers. Excuse me, do you know the time? My sister is always in a hurry. What time do you go to bed on Fridays? Kelly often stays at home on Saturdays to work on her projects. Her brother doesn't use the internet. He likes everything the old-fashioned way. When do you get home? We need to talk. Do you know Lucy? She is my friend from college. I work as a teacher. I teach second grade. I like painting and reading. I sometimes go hiking. I wake up really late, have a big breakfast, and watch TV all day. Thank you for watching this tutorial.